So, guys, welcome back to another one, and yeah, you already read the title, you already seen the thumbnail, so let's get straight into it. And guys, before we begin, help your boy out. And with that being said, okay, so for today's video, we have a pretty wild team here. We went up against this team in my latest video, and my latest was like a week ago or something. Sorry about that. But yeah, we got actually like steamrolled with this team, and this is like the oldest trick in the book, right? So what we are gonna do here is fraud on Ultrish. It is as simple as that. So if you don't know how this works, is when this Fraudon right here dies, you instantly get your ultimate with both of these characters. So you can literally just nuke in the second turn if Fraudon isn't there anymore, right? So we are also using Molluscula in the back because how I think about this is when Fraudon dies, Molluscula comes into play. She keeps them alive a little bit longer because of her revive passive, and then we just nuke and win. So just for fun and laughs, I thought, you know what, let's actually try this out and look how it goes. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I don't know if I have to say this or not, but don't take this video too seriously. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. If you do like this sort of content, consider liking, consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel, and it honestly makes my day. And with that being said, let's just get straight into our first match here. Okay, so for our first match of the we are already up against the one team that I hate with everything that I've got in my body. So you know what? Positive. We have to stay positive. Unironically, okay, so I know I've been gone for a week, right? This is gonna be a 1-7 rant. I know I've been gone for a week, but not even a joke. This is not even a joke, right? Not even a joke. 100% serious. I literally almost like I've tried to make videos like 2 times or 3 times this week, but every single time that I've gotten like an idea that I actually want to do, I just literally get cocked by Queen Hell. Not even a joke. Like, I cannot use troll teams against this new Queen Hell meta. And it is so frustrating because I actually want to do some fun teams. But you cannot do that anymore. You just have to try hard against that Queen Hell, bro. Okay, so with the rant out of the way, let's see. Okay, Baldur goes away. We do our ultimate. That's not gonna do that much damage because it is still some pretty damn good damage actually. Still some pretty good damage. Yeah, he wasn't unshackled quite yet, but that's fine. That's fine. He's not gonna attack. You know what? I will take that. Let's do that. Let's do the ult right after. Let's just single target. You know what? Let's just AoE again because why not? We can do it, right? We can do it. 223k damage, sign me up if you will, and then we do the ultimate, and let's see, there goes another 1.7 mil, you love to see it, and then we do an AoE. The AoE is not going to do anything because they still have the revive passive, of course, but that is a lot of damage right there, and you love to see it. Okay, is that the LR version? I think that's the LR version of Merlin. Yep, that is the LR version, and he's going to do an AoE, totally fine. Yep, there goes his team, I guess. there goes his team, I guess. Double this, single that, and we should be fine. So yeah, with that being said, first match against a Queen Hell, bro. Against a Queen Hell. You don't know how happy I am to actually annihilate a Queen Hell team like that. That is, that's 1-4 in the books, man. That's 1-4 in the books. But yeah, with that being said, let's just get straight into our second match because this is like actually funny. So Grand Cross is funny again. Oh man, who would have known, right? Who would have known? But yeah, like I said, like I really tried to use some troll teams, not on my GP by the way, on my global, because I wanted to play around with Sid and like troll teams and like Data Hazard, not Data Hazard, Urek Mazino and Yon, if I'm correct. Like I wanted to try and play around with them. Second match by the way. But unfortunately, like I said, you just have Queen Hell tryhard, so you can't really troll again. Like, you use funny teams. Unfortunately, but let's see. Okay, we are against an Eminence and Shadow team. And honestly, this team is, like, actually fun. This team is, like, actually fun to play around with. Because finally, it is something else instead of, like, the usual Queen Hell teams, right? He knows what he's doing, by the way. He's not going for other, and that's unfortunate. But, you know, not everyone is that stupid, I guess. Shields up. Let's actually try to attack him. Can she cleanse? No, she can't. Okay. This, and then this. I think that's the best play. So we kind of have to attack him, because if we don't, we are literally just gonna get annihilated here. That's not gonna do much, right? Yep, it's not. Alpha's like actually really good. And now we have also some Sid debuffs. That's fine though, that's fine. We are totally fine here, we are totally fine. Even if my Melee Ellie doesn't survive and like only or DK survives, if DK is unshackled and we have his ultimate, it is still a W for us. It is actually like a W for us if that happens. Okay, now he's gonna begin with the AoEs. Okay. And okay, there goes DK. That's unfortunate. Please do an AoE. Just do one AoE. He goes for the Frozen. Okay, nice. That's actually huge. Now we have our Melee Ellie ultimate though, and we still have the revive. So that's gonna be huge. And we have the revive of yeah. We should be fine here, right? We should be fine if I'm correct. Let's see. Let's do that, and let's do an AoE. Let's see. Come on, Melee Ellie. Prove that you're still the #1 beast in PvP. Look at that. The comeback that we have made is generational. That is absolute cinema right here. We are actually invincible. But with that being said, let's get into our third match here. Yeah, that's actually crazy, man. he actually thought he would have won there. But my Melee Ellie still survived with like a sliver of HP. Even if Melee Ellie had died there, she still had the revive. They still had the revive. So I don't know what his thought process was right there, but he kind of threw that game. He kind of did. Okay, so third match here. We are up against a Goddess team. Okay, that is not too bad, actually. Not too bad. If we lose this is fine. Like we literally won 2 out of the 3 matches that we have played right now. So that is still a huge W in my books. Like, we won, maybe, you can make the argument that we have won those just because of luck. And to be fair, that is true. Because to actually go up against the Froden and, like, take out Froden, and ooh, that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Damn. We have to retaliate, right? We kind of have to. Turned into a Frenchman right there. I'm sorry. That joke was terrible. That was a horrendous joke. Damn. That was actually a horrendous joke. Dodge through 2 with your Goddess team? Do you not know of shame? That's fine though. Let's see. Yeah, we put that there. Should be fine. To be fair, yeah, like my Melee Ellie has a taunt, I know. But I honestly thought, like, some people still do that, right? They see this team, they don't see Frauder right in the beginning, so they just pump in AoEs and, like, kind of throw. But let's see. What is he gonna... Is he gonna Ultra Rush too with his Melee Ellie? Would be funny. He is gonna Ultra Rush with his Melee Ellie. That is kind of funny. That is actually kind of funny. He's going for the DK, though. Okay. That is 1. That was one. I think this is the best. Like, this is literally the only play we can make right now, right? So we do this. I don't know if this is gonna take out Melee Ellie though, because they are buffed up quite heavily. Yeah, they are. Unfortunate. Man, DK has fallen off, and I know I'm not using his Holy Relic because, to be fair, okay, don't judge me, right? I am free to play. I am not gonna farm Holy Relics. It's just not worth it anymore for me personally. I'm not that deep into the game. At least I have Holy Relics for like the relevant characters, but I think DK is like so like irrelevant that even if you have his Holy Relic, it's not gonna do much. So yeah, we have lost our third match, unfortunately. But to be fair, it is still a W in my books. We have won 2 out of the 3 matches, maybe with like purest of pure luck, but we did do it, and I'm actually pretty happy about that. I'm actually pretty happy that we at least also stomped a Queen Hell team. We did it. And yeah, so with that being said, guys, if you like this sort of content, of course, consider liking, consider subscribing. Don't forget to help your boy out, because God knows, like everyone here knows, I don't have enough gems for the anniversary. So hopefully I can scrum together some gems here. And with that being said, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of the day, of course, and I will see you guys all later. So bye-bye.